Hello everyone. In this video clip, Emily and I discussed the difficulties of building a business as she built Voss Studio really from the ground up with a little bit of help from the community, but a lot of work on her own. So just getting into a little bit more about sort of building up Voss Studios, what were like the really difficult parts of doing that? Was it things that you sort of anticipated would be hard, or were there some sort of like out of the blue?
No, actually it's been, so you know, the big fear is sitting in this space, just, you know, this empty space with no one here, you know, like I have all the equipment, but like where are the clients? But it's actually been the opposite problem, that like, you know, learning to be able to say no and like having to turn people away and like just being so busy that like I feel like I can't give everything to everyone, you know. So that's definitely been a challenge. And then with that, just finding like a work-life balance. Like the first few years, I just have completed year 3 and it's definitely gotten better, but I've put in a lot of 80-hour weeks and like,
oh my gosh,
you know, not had time to spend with family and friends or like get out and do the other things that are important in life. So that's kind of been the biggest challenge, is learning to say no and being able to kind of get back into other aspects of life, I guess.
That's
time with this crazy
but that is really good. And I mean, you see so much of what you're doing just with friends, you know, on social media and stuff, and it seems like you're doing so much work, and that's amazing that it picked up. So
no, I can't complain about it at all. Like, it's a great problem to have, but
still,
now that I've kind of completed those first, like, you know, years, it's time to start being able to have a life too. So
do you find that like when you're working those 80-hour weeks, does it feel like work because you love it, or is it like, what is that balance of sort of being like, okay, this is my job, but it's also my passion, it's, you know, my own brainchild?
That's a complicated thing, because I know like you hear that all the time of like, you know, when you turn your hobby into like your work, then it's not necessarily your passion anymore. And I would say it still is definitely my passion. Like there's parts of it that I'm more passionate about than others. But so I think to me it feels like a lot less of a job than a lot of people might feel. But there's definitely those days that I'm just like, I can't do this, like I need sleep. But yeah, it's not, I guess it has kind of become interesting that like I don't really photograph outside of work anymore. So in that aspect, I guess it has become really my work. But I still, I mean, I love having subjects in front of my camera and being able to do new things that way, but it's not something I do on the side anymore.
Thank you so much for watching. I will have my full conversation linked below with Emily Voss. It's just about 19 minutes long, so please take a look at that. And as always, there will be links below to the Conversationalist website, Facebook, and Twitter page, as well as links to SoundCloud and iTunes, where I have the Conversationalist podcast. So thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.